Hey everybody, SkyTrack 13 meteorologist Sean Ash back here on WTHR.com as well as the weather and news apps. We appreciate you choosing us for your local weather information. Let's get right to the forecast story for today. Bottom line, we're going to be on and off rain and thunderstorms, and I will tell you right now, anything on radar today will be very proficient rainmakers. Bottom line, and that means anything you see on radar will have heavy rain potential. We had to put flash flooding in there. And damaging wind threat, I think, is going to be far south. Includes Bloomington, includes Columbus, but more especially Seymour, Bedford, and North Vernon. I'll dive into that in just a little bit. Some pictures from up north from earlier this morning where there's some flooding going on. Blackford counties. This is from Portland. He kind of jokingly hashtagged there, no wake zone. And that's you'll see another picture here as we take you up to the northeast. And this is the radar rainfall estimates. And in about 6 hours, racked up about a 2 to 3 inch rain swath there from Kokomo over into northwest Ohio. And that's what I mean. The atmosphere is just completely juiced. It's tropical, and so again, what develops today will lay down some tremendous downpours. Cloud cover, I believe, will save a large portion of us from seeing, again, severe weather, despite the fact that we are highlighted for a risk. And I'll show you that again. I want to expand our radar and satellite and show you that this stream from the Gulf continues to wrap up and over the hot dome across the southeast, and that's what we have right now. That's the circulation of Bill going over the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and it will work closer to us. You can see the flash flood watches, and almost gives you an idea of Bill's path. The flash flood watches, I think, will eventually be extended into central and southern Indiana, as it looks like that could become the bullseye of what's left over of Bill. I mentioned the risk area for today, I-70 south, but I think it probably should be trimmed a little farther south. But we're way more focused on flooding potential than severe wind for today. Here's Future Track 13, but as I mentioned, and you'll see this feature right there, we could get a little, if we can get a storm that can billow up and some better heating down south, yeah, it may get what we call a wet microburst. Okay, so some severe wind. I'm not going to rule it off the table here. I just think the bigger concern is going to be the flooding threat with these tropical downpours. May quiet down tonight as we're going to be in between disturbances. Still some dry time tomorrow. Going to be very humid. I'm not so sure we're going to get into the upper 80s, but if we do, I can tell you that's going to really up the ante for severe weather. But I think we do have a better chance overall of seeing more severe thunderstorm warnings tomorrow. All right. Once we get through Thursday, then we'll focus on what's left over of Bill, and it could be coming very close to southern Indiana, and so that puts central and southern Indiana on the eastern side of the circulation, which typically is a favored region for heavy rain. But exactly where does it track? Does it stay farther south? And if that's the case, maybe we just get a glancing blow of what's left over of Bill. Here's just one run of computer model guidance that we use, and I will tell you that's an average. That does not take into account that if you get underneath one of these heavy showers today, that we could easily squeeze out an inch of rain in a half an hour. That's just that's kind of the deal we're going to be in here. But on average, we're still in a 2 to 4 inch potential. All right. I think once we get through Saturday, we'll focus on a storm chance heading into Father's Day afternoon. The story next week, European models really jumping on this. We could be under the hot dome, and perhaps the hottest we've had this year. And we're talking about the Three Amigos returning to the forecast here, hazy, hot, and humid. And we might be in that 90 to 95 range Tuesday through next Friday, with heat indices a little warmer than that. So here's an updated SkyTrack 13 7-day forecast, which takes us through the middle part of the week. I'm in for Nicole Masinzik today. I'll be updating the forecast at noon. Hope you can join us. If not, have a safe day. Stay weather aware. Track some of these heavy downpours on radar.